the O'Neill Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you all for birthday wishes yesterday. Thank y'all very, very much for providing that, of course. Y'all know it works. All right. So this is interesting. The big question I have is, should Rolanda help Anthony? I think that's what the big question is that we're trying to kind of get through it. Should Rolanda, oh boy, should Rolanda help Anthony? And I'm gonna give you my take, but that's the question. Should Rolanda help Anthony? Let me let it run so y'all guys can react. Let's get into the content so y'all can see what's going on, and then we'll kind of like just take it from there. Let's run into this because that's the question this morning. Should she even assist this man? And I'll tell you what me think. I'll give you my very honest opinion. Let's go.
Yeah, what's going on with you?
All I can say is, Anthony, you helped me dodge a bullet. That's all I can say.
How'd I do that?
With Malachi, but I don't even want to talk about that right now. We'll talk about that later. The question is, why you want to be with me?
Amber wants a divorce.
Okay. Notice something about Anthony. Anthony really only reaches out to Ro when he wants something. He only reaches out to Ro when he needs something. In other words, him not reach out to her before that, which is fine, I guess, because hey, again, maybe them because them had a love relationship before. But you know what? Let me read y'all's comments so that way that we can kind of get into it, and I'm gonna give you exactly what I say. Anthony just hopeless. Good morning, guys. This is hilarious. It is hilarious. Anthony, you know what you've been doing wrong as a man. You know why it's making he's making it hard, Dre. He's making it hard. Enjoy. I did enjoy my birthday because of y'all. Thank y'all very much. You really did, help me to enjoy it more than anything else. Don't take the bait, Anthony. Good morning. Let's see. No. So somebody said no. Heck no. How can Ro help him just take away his money? How can Ro help him just take away his money? No. Good morning, Shamin. Heck no to the 100%. No. No. Not at all. Amber should had signed those divorce papers when left her for Rolanda. Instead, she came by Rolanda, quoting 1 Corinthians 13. That is interesting, and surprised him with a vow renewal. What can Ro do to help him? And Ro and Amber don't like each other. That makes sense. Don't take the bait, Rolanda. Rolanda needs to stay out of this. Thank y'all very much for that. Amber told Anthony yesterday that he was probably talks to Ro more than to him. Yes. Funny enough, him literally not hearing this. What Anthony's doing, Anthony thinks it's more than what he thinks it is. He thinks he has Amber figured out, and he doesn't. That's the funny thing is, he thinks he has her figured out, and he doesn't have her figured out. Of course, for $10,000, but no, she not because she's a part of Anthony's problem, so she shouldn't. Anthony is determined to win this battle, but will he win the war? By enlisting Ro's help shows his determination and desperation. Ro can speak to the woman in Amber. Here's why I think that Amber won't work for this one. I mean, Rolanda won't work for this one. Good morning, friends. No, yesterday was my birthday. Why Rolanda won't work is because Amber wants Anthony to make the effort. Amber wants effort from Anthony. He's not going to get out of this, and I don't believe she should help him, by the way, just so y'all know exactly what I think. She shouldn't help him because Anthony needs to show that he actually has some amount of effort. He needs to put in some amount of effort into the thing. That's the deal. Him need effort. Amber needs effort from Anthony. That's what she needs. That's what she needs. Tell me if me have it right or me have it wrong, folks. Tell me if me have it right or wrong. True or false. If you say me wrong, then hey, I'll take it that way. But true or false, that's what I think she needs. That's what I'm thinking that Amber is saying she wants. Maybe me have it wrong. The ladies them come out of the woodwork.
Why?
I don't know.
No, you know what you do.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did. What you do,
See,
Anthony?
I didn't do anything. I have not cheated. I haven't done anything.
So why does she want a divorce?
I don't know. She's saying I'm not supportive. I'm not there for her. You know, the restaurant and all that stuff. But I don't know. I think it's something. I think it's something more. Like, you're a woman. What do you think it could be?
You're not supportive, but y'all just got this restaurant. So what do you mean she's not? What do you mean? She means that you're not supportive, though.
I don't know, but I was thinking maybe you could possibly talk to her.
This is what he's come up with. Y'all said true. Somebody said true. Yes, Amber needs the effort from Anthony. He will go out of his way for every other woman except Amber. Ant is making the effort. He's paying $10,000 for help, and the help is not going to work if that's what he's paying. I haven't even seen the part where I'm asked for the help as yet. But all right. Can he really think? Can he really think asking Ro for help is putting in effort? Again, money. That's what it is. Money. Maybe he needs to plan something and doesn't cost money, but comes from the heart. He needs to do a lot of things that don't cost money. He needs to find a lot of ways that don't cost money and show Amber that. A lot of things that don't cost money. A lot of things. True. Wrong road asking Ro for help. This is definitely the wrong road. He definitely off his rockers asking this. True. She wants her husband to see her. True. Ashley said false. Just leave him. Ashley definitely wants a divorce. Look here. If he's serious, I want him to give it a shot. He's trying, but again, that's what I said, that his efforts aren't enough. His efforts are just not enough. That's the issue. The effort that he gives is just not enough. It's just not enough at all. It's just like she said. All he wants to do is throw money at it. That's it. This is what she's tired of. Shayla, please come get your baby daddy, because he's just as delusional as Shayla. Him delusional. Some of it delusional, to be honest.
I know you lying.
Come on, Ro.
Hell no.
Why not?
Why should I? I don't even like her like that. You know that. Why would I talk to her? Just because I gave some words of encouragement at the grand opening, I don't even like. I was just being nice. I'm your friend, not hers. Then what kind of? Yeah, she might need to divorce you because you ain't wrapped too tight. Why would I talk to your wife?
Because we're friends.
Again, me and you are friends, not me and her. Now what?
All right, so Rolanda says she not gonna be able to help. Would Rolanda, let me ask you this, will Rolanda make it better or worse? Let me ask y'all this. Better or worse? Give me one thinking on that. Will Rolanda make it better or worse? Anthony hangs with the right group, the money hungry crew. Wayne Rowe. It's not about the divorce with Anthony, it's about the money. He can care less about the divorce with him, it's about the money. Why is he saying, give me one moment here, let me put up your comments so I can read more. Why is he saying he did nothing? Ro will find out the perfume and the $5,000 because he's not considering those as things. He's not consider them as big. He's a clown and a blinder, blinder than the three blind mice because he thinks that that's what he doesn't believe that those things are things. Anthony's giving it's crazy. Anthony's giving have money and whatever it is. That's it. Amber will know that he asked Rolanda because Amber and Rolanda don't even talk. So Amber will inquire why she's there now and how she found out means that Amber told him is correct. He talks more to her than him. That's the thing. He's proving Amber right. Let me see y'all. I think it's gonna make it worse. I think y'all say basically it looked like the consensus is worse. Exactly. Rolanda doesn't even know the backstory. It's worse. The efforts will never be enough until they have a real discussion about what's wrong. You can improve what you don't know. That's one, as well as Anthony needs to he needs to do the work. I think Amber wants Anthony to do the work. If I'm getting this right, maybe y'all going to tell me something different. You say worse, you make it worse. And to think that he would sit there and allow Rolanda to talk about his wife like that. See? Worst. Worse. Amber does need to leave the whole clique. Basically that. Rogan make it worse. Worse. I'm reading y'all's comments. Worse. Most I want to say worse. 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 I'm just reading how many words. Worse, worse. See, because I'm trying to say I can read it right. Because Amber wants him to do the bit. She wants him to do the work. Her point is he's never done the work. The point is that he's never gone out of his way for her. I think that's the point she's making. But a man like Anthony not quite understand. He not grasp that yet. He still believe he can buy his way into whatever he's trying to buy his way into. Worse, worse, worse. Worse. Boy, gosh. Worse, worse, worst, worse. There you go. So, in other words, basically, everybody's saying it worse. Worse, in no matter where. Go right, yeah? You're going to make it worse. All right.
What benefit am I getting out of talking to you? What am I going to say? What you want me to say?
I give you $10,000.
All right. What's the address? What you want me to? All right. Okay. All right. What you want me to say? What I need to do?
Appreciate it. Just talk to her. Just talk to her. See where it is. Just if you feel it on your heart, to kind of advocate for your boy.
So he's paying her 10 grand to do all of this. Like this now is not even. This makes it even more pathetic because. So him want to pay her $10,000 basically. So okay, okay. Oh boy. Okay, so he's trying to pay her 10 grand. Oh boy. Okay. This is a disaster. This is a disaster. Look here. Uh, bird brain basically. Anthony is a bird brain. That's correct. It's a brain. It's a brain dead. He is brain dead. Rolanda just money hungry and Anthony no for money and wait. They don't even like each other. Anthony needs a real man in his life. He needs somebody to tell him different things. Really, he needs to work on himself. She is right. You know what Amber is. You know what I'm gonna give Amber credit for yesterday. Amber is right. Anthony needs to work on himself. She's right. I'm actually gonna say right or wrong. I'm actually going to say that Amber's right. I'm saying she's right. Give me y'all's take on that one. Him really need to work on himself because the truth of the matter is if money is his level that he's going to and not even trying some things, then something wrong. I just me don't know. You just ain't no way, man. Come on. This is one of the easier times for Anthony because the truth is he just needs time. He don't need money. Everything she told Alicia went out the window. She is still a fool for Anthony. Yep. Amber needs to leave the house. And he will remove the money from the shared account. Basically, again, after Roe to go to Amber, he'll be getting those papers. Basically, basically, he's an idiot. Anthony's giving his exes money now. Shayla gets 5,000. Rolanda get 10,000. Anthony is an empty head. Y'all are really letting him have it. She's right. Listen, Amber was right on her words. What she said, she's right. That's why I'm saying her discussion yesterday was one of the best discussions Amber has had. This is why I love the discussion that Amber had with Anthony yesterday, because it's one of the best conversations Anthony has ever gotten from Amber. One of the best ones, because she actually tell him the truth, which was, dude, you need to put in the effort. That's it. Just you need effort. Like, you just need effort. I don't know what else to tell you. You need effort. Anthony's damaged goods. Why he didn't ask Coco to talk to her? Why Rolanda? I don't know. He believe, yeah. I want to know Rolanda problem with Amber. What you don't like about Amber? Because it seems like it's all her that don't like herself. Possibly, possibly, right? It's gonna backfire on Anthony. I think so. I'm convinced Anthony does not love Amber. He doesn't know how to. That's what I'm telling you. He doesn't know how to. He's missing the point. This is a man that has no game. That's what you're learning, Nikisha. That's what I said yesterday on one of my lives. Anthony has no game. Him don't know for treat him just clueless. He doesn't get it. No matter how she's telling him, not get it. It hasn't clicked to him. Money has to be the thing, or it has to be something else. Him just don't get it. He thinks that the money should make him desirable, and the money is not making him desirable. That's it. He believes the money should make him desirable. O'Neill, Anthony is how much do you tell a grown man how to act? You're right, Angela Atkinson. That's what I'm saying. She can't tell him too much how to act. And that's why I can't blame her, because truth of the matter is she did have a conversation with him. She did. Angela Atkinson, she did have a conversation with him yesterday, and he should have gotten at least something out of the conversation, but it seems like it didn't connect in his brain. It feels like his brain never get the message. He not get the message. Some way, they get the message. So you're right. Hey, Amber was right though. Whatever she told him yesterday, she was right. She was right. He just doesn't get it. All of what she told him yesterday was just what it is. Only I needed to investigate why Rolanda don't like Amber. What did Amber do to her? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Anthony's pathetic. 100% right. Clueless. Right. Individual counseling. Anthony need help. He does need help. Him to know who he is as a person, or he needs to understand that. Because when you know who you are, I think what Amber is saying is this, which is a great statement. When you know who you are, you know if the relationships you're in are correct for you. Because you know who you are. You can accept, you know what? I'm a terrible person. So you know if you're being a terrible person to someone else that doesn't want a terrible person. You know that. Because you know yourself. And I think that's what Amber's saying. That's what she's saying. That's why yesterday her words rang. And me love their thing yesterday. He's not ready to be anyone's husband. He's avoiding the self-work. Yes. That's why Amber was right yesterday. That's why I'm going to give her the credit from yesterday. I'm giving her the credit. I will not understand why Rolanda doesn't like Amber. I don't know. Still don't understand why. Amber's right. Amber's right. He's a narcissist. They don't think they've done anything wrong. Well, I'm also just clueless. He's more than being a narcissist. He's clueless. Honestly, Rolanda is very annoying. Anthony is too. But for someone who's grown and mature, she doesn't know how to let bygones be bygones. And Anthony thinks that money is the scapegoat for everything. True, O'Neill. Anthony needs to work on himself. He does. She is correct that he does need to work on himself. He's lost. At this point, as a man, he is lost. He's not sure who he is as a person. He's not sure. And it's more than just that. He's not sure how does that work in relation to other people. That's what it means. Knowing, okay, I know that I'm a bad guy, but how does that relate to the other people around me? In other words, am I in the right circle? Do I have the right wife? Do I have the wife that can take that temperament of mine? So that way we're not bumping it. That's the question. Roll only going to go, but so far. We're receiving those papers right after. Rose was so weak to Anthony. She is. Anthony is dishonest and nothing good. Good morning, everybody else. What is wrong with respecting Rose's time? He should pay her for doing the nonsense. O'Neill, after she took him back, the first thing he did was to call Ben to hide his assets. So why is he against divorce? So why is he against divorce? Makes sense. I'm not sure. Anthony needs some real some real help on himself. He needs some help. I believe that Amber is with Anthony, but his head is tough. She wants him, but she's trying with him, but him head tough. Him head tough for true. Him head tough. Rolanda does not like because she had Mike Wayne, then married Anthony. All men Ro had dealt with. Okay. Interesting. Ayana, friends, I think Ayana is gonna be like a guest next week, so look out for that. Rolanda doesn't like Rolanda doesn't like Amber because Anthony left her house and went back to Amber when Amber came to get him from her house. Hope Amber asked Ro, did Anthony send her to talk to her? I think Amber was trying Mike when Rolanda was dating him and it rolled over through the years, including when Anthony stopped Rose's wedding. Rolanda don't like Amber because Amber went to her husband, Anthony, to get her husband, Anthony, out of her house. Oh, okay. He's saying he loves Amber, but it was just coming from his lips, not his heart. Anthony seems like abuse. Amber came to Rose's house to get her husband, which is why Rolanda. Okay, so now said that basically. Okay. Rolanda doesn't like Amber. Why? So I guess y'all are answering the question as to why Rolanda does not like Rolanda doesn't like Amber. So some of y'all are saying because of Mike, some are saying because Anthony Amber came to get Anthony out of her house. Anthony will pay for extra lessons. He probably does. It's money law, I'm telling you. Welcome, money law. I'm telling you, it's hard to it is hard to advocate for him because every single time you think he's getting anything money law, him go all over the place. This is what I mean, money law. Why, yes. And this is where the Amber fans them get the upper hand because them get to show you that no matter how much Amber talk to him and she said the various things, it just go through one ears and come to the other. Money law, man, it's tough. It's tough. It really is tough. He really believes the money is everything. Put it that way. Money law, him believe the money is everything. Anthony's game is tied to the money. That's it. In other words, him have zero game. Him can't work anything out. He's not able to do anything on his own. And the money is basically everything. That's what be going on. Rolanda never cared for Amber because Anthony chose Amber instead. Rolanda sees Amber as a weasel. Oh. Onilanta is really clueless because Amber told him yesterday to go back to Rolanda and now he's sending the same woman to go on to talk to Amber. Make it make sense. Exactly. You just Anthony needs to go to Jamal class. We used to have a thing in Jamaica called Jamal class for people who are slow. That's where Anthony needs to go. Even if you got Jamal class. That is true. Anthony seems to use all women in his life as a shield. Yes. Yes, he's a runner and he ran to Ro, P, Shayla, Ben, anything to avoid the work. That is correct. And that's what Amber has found out about him as her husband. So Amber has realized that this man is not able to do anything on his own. Remember, O'Neill always argue O'Neill said one of his biggest problems with Anthony is his lack of ability to stand on things. Him can't stand on anything. Him can't say, you know what, I'm gonna be a man and I'm gonna figure this thing out. Outside of money. If it's money, cool. If it's not money, him can't figure it out. He's as dumb as a box of rocks. That is correct. That's O'Neill's problem with the Anthony character. That's my grift with the Anthony character. And he make it hard. He need to pay for some extra lessons for real. He does need to pay for some extra lessons. Rolanda does not like Amber because of Mike. Amber was in business with Mike just like he's doing now. He did with Ro and Amber. then Ty dated Wayne, then Ant. Okay, so that's what it is. Anthony is really desperate to ask Ro to talk to Amber. It is desperate, but it's weird desperation though. Jellyback man, I'm not an Amber supporter, but I'm damn sure done defending Anthony. Yes, that is the deal, Money Him just if he need work, Money He puts the men to shame. Money let me tell you this, to be honest. Anthony does put the men to shame. because because he just doesn't give you anything at all. You know, it's just think about it. Millionaire man, no prenup. Then you complain when you're in the marriage when she try to take the money. Well, you need a prenup. That's I mean, come on now. You have millions of dollars, you need a prenup. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? That's one. Then you look at the whole idea of now how he's going about things. Him can't stand on anything. It don't make sense, Money It don't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense when it comes to Anthony. It doesn't. Anthony is a boy in a man's body. Had no guidance as a child. Well, I think it's the lack of because Anthony is a lack of fatherhood. I think that is causing an issue for him, and I think that's why Amber gave him the best advice yesterday. Anthony, you need to work on yourself. This is what she was saying. You need to work on yourself. Don't think the writers like Anthony for real. I need to work on himself. It's a shame that she has to teach him. She shouldn't. The truth of the matter is this. Yes, I want Amber to somewhat show him some things about the love, but I also want, listen to this real quick. While yes, mother like Amber to help in some way, I don't want her to help all the way. Because I want him to learn the lesson. He has a lesson to learn. The lesson Anthony to learn is himself. He need to learn that first. So he knows if he really even want Amber in the first place. Because that's also what she's saying. How do you even know you even want a woman like me? That's what she's saying. How do you know you even want that? And she's saying, I don't even think you know that. Because of the ways how you move and because of the things that you do, I don't even think you even want a woman like me. And that's big. That's why I'm saying yesterday, you know, she's look here. She's won me over with her conversation yesterday more than any other conversations. Give me that Amber every day of the week, I'm good. The other Amber that's buddy with Sheila, don't give me that one that become I go complain. It's just as simple as that. I'm gonna complain on the other Amber, but give me the Amber yesterday any day of the week. That's the Amber I need. I can't have her even though O'Neill might be here and him advocate most of the time. I cannot have her. I can't have her doing just she want her to just show him, hey, this is how you love a woman, but that's it. Want him figure out himself outside of that, or else he will not know if he even want a woman like Amber. That's the deal. That is the deal. He wants Amber, but he does not know how to treat her, and be a good husband, and that involves him knowing himself. The lesson will be losing money and learning how to have true relationships without buying relationships. Yes. And they need to learn this. They need to learn how to work with people outside of throwing some money at them. Anthony thinks money is the answer to all his problems. Why ask his ex to talk to his present wife, to talk on his behalf? Amber is going to shut the road down real quick, and she's going to get more infuriated because she realized that this dude is slow. I'm slow. Good point. Thank you very much, Goddess London. Anthony will not go back to Sheila because Sheila don't challenge him. Exactly. No, I hope so. Because if he does, then it's all over. You can forget about Amber if he go back to Sheila. Because Sheila is thinking of having a next kid based on her mother. This is not right, Anthony. Anthony can't give what he doesn't have. His father was all about money and taught him that is what all that mattered. That is correct. Anthony should have asked Coco to help. None of them can help him either. I don't think Coco can help him because, listen, I don't. Hold on, let me ask y'all. Let me ask y'all. Can Coco help Anthony? I don't think she can help him, ladies. This is no knock on ladies, but there are certain jobs that you're going to need a man to do it. This is one of them. This is one of those jobs. Coco cannot help him. If she could have, Anthony would have been a better man today because she grew him. She's gone to her limits. Remember, it's one of those things I talked about with parenting, and I said to you, there are roles in a house. Contrary to how people believe it, there are roles. Women play one role and a man play a role. The things that a man will teach you with life because him have a different perspective, a woman can't teach you that. The things that a woman can teach you because of her perspective, a man cannot teach you because women have a certain eye. I respect women's verb. That's why I ask women a lot of questions because women have a certain eye from a woman's view that you might need to say, okay, this is how she's looking at it. She's looking at it this way and this way and this way. That's it. Him need more than just that. Good morning, Nanya. I see you finally up, Nanya. Good morning. Anthony really need help because he did not have a male presence in his early childhood. And then he has been in competition with other males in adulthood. He does not know how to compete. She can't help him. Coco cannot help him. If Coco could have helped him, Anthony would have already been okay. She can't help him. Shadar tired. We are tired, Shadar, for true. When Rolanda got to Amber, she'll ask him if he will send Shayla next. Yes, he needs to man up. It's what it is. Anthony needs the honest males on marriage to show him the way. Exactly. That's what he needs. He need other men to talk to him. Real men who are not cheating. Nancy, we're on the same page. Amber needs therapy. The Amber does need therapy. Anthony needs therapy. Both of them need therapy. But Anthony, we need to say Anthony going through therapy. He's embarrassed to ask Coco. Coco won't fall for Anthony, saying he didn't do anything. But O'Neal, Anthony is beyond help at this point. I don't think he's beyond help. Him just need to get help. You're never ever beyond helping. It's just if you'll take it. You're never beyond help. It's if you'll take the help. The question is, will you take the help when you get it? It's not that you're beyond it. Will you take it? That's the question. Coco can't help because Amber has made up her mind. You think so? I think Coco can help him understand why Amber wants the divorce. That's what I mean, O'Neal. I see what you're saying. But even if she make him understand, my thing is, he does not understand himself as a person because that's what my thing is. I see what you mean here, Cleo. But the problem is that him not understand himself as a man. As a man, him not know if him really, just like Amber said yesterday, he does not know if he even wants her. How you know you even want Amber? That's what she said yesterday, and it was a good question. How do you know is if Amber is the woman that you want? How you know it's not Shayla? How you know it's not Rolanda? And I'm not saying he wants any of them, but that's the point. I just get what I'm coming from. What Amber is saying, you don't even know. That's what she said. She said you don't even know. You don't even know. That's exactly what I said. They needed to divorce in the first place because before they got remarried, they need to date on the second time around and learn each other. Exactly. You even don't know. Amber is saying you don't even know if you want whatever it is. That's what she said. O'Neal Anthony should have talked to his own wife about things that Amber mentioned. Ro doesn't even fit in the skits anymore with them unless she's doing business with Anthony and Wayne. True. But see, him not even understand it. Kai needs therapy. He is being used and has seen too much already with the jacked up parents and grandparents. Definitely, Kai needs therapy. It's because Amber told him and Ro are friends, but he did say that he should go with her. Anthony took that as a sign that he has permission to talk to Rolanda. Bonehead mistake. Bonehead, no, I'm not here. Bonehead for sure. Coco already warned Anthony that when he got back home, not to mess up. Exactly. Him need a lot of things. Him need a little bit of therapy, basically. That's what I'm show you. Sometimes, when men not grow right, them, hey, Get lost. You know, it's like women get lost, men get lost. That's what it is. Yeah, Skitland has no men that stand on anything at all. That is true. At this point, he is going to go to Big Ben next for advice. It's, even Ben has given advice. Rolanda is wrong. You know what? Let me ask you all this. Should Ro help him regardless of the money? Should Rolanda help him regardless of the money? Regardless of him paying her? Meaning, should she help him? I think Rolanda should have backed out of this one. Personally, I think that Rolanda should have backed out of this one. I think Rolanda should have said no. I think Rolanda should have said, Anthony, it's time for me to let you do what you need to do on your own. I think the answer should have been no on this one. What say y'all guys? What say you, ladies? Exactly. Coco warned him he just hard headed. That's it. Anthony to get with King and get some points. Exactly. No, no. Jerina said no. Nanya said no. Carlin says no. Ruth said no. No, no for there. No, no. That's a hard no. No, no. Stephanie said no. Deborah said no. Heck no. She should keep out of it. No, no. A man's philosophy of life, ethics, and how he moves is decided by that man. Rolanda has no ball in this game, correct? This is why O'Neal have issues with Anthony, because I believe Anthony. I don't know what he stands on as a man. Men generally stand on things. That is what Amber was saying yesterday. That's why I give her the credit from yesterday. Yesterday's conversation was the conversation for me with Amber. That's the conversation. That's the Amber I like. Give me any other Amber, the Sheila Amber, I don't like that Amber. But I like that Amber. Anthony to go into the trees. You need to go into the trees. Boy, to be honest, Anthony needs Amber, because who's gonna teach him how to be a man? All Angelina and Shayla's gonna do is beat him up. Yes, but I don't want him to abuse Amber though. Yes, now you're not going to hear me tell you the truth. I also don't want Anthony to abuse Amber because he's unwilling to do the work. That's the only thing I would say. While I would want the marriage to work, Charmaine, is for you too. I don't want him to abuse the woman's love because he doesn't want to do the work. That also not work for me. But that's just my standing on it. That's all. No, no. Rolanda should let this go. He needs to grow up and get his stuff together. Anthony is mature enough to understand that he needs to make a choice or to stay single. He wants the benefits of marriage but doesn't want the responsibility. And that is exactly what Amber is saying. And she not wrong. That's why O'Neal say the Amber yesterday is my Amber. That's my favorite Amber. That's it. Rolanda should stay out. I don't therapy could help. It could help him. Because they would give him homework. If he got the right therapist, it could help him, because the therapist is going to challenge him. They're going to write a treatment plan and say, all right, okay, let's work on your self-work. They'll probably give him a couple books to read. The question is, if he takes the help from therapy, because therapy, you have to be open for therapy to work. Some people think they're just going to go there and the therapist is going to fix you. No, the therapist don't fix you. The therapy assists you in seeing the things that you are blind to at this moment. That's what the therapist does. So if Anthony came into my office, that's what I would do. I would start to challenge some of my beliefs there. So he would say things I'm going to challenge your belief. Well, why do you think that? Okay, but do you think this? Yeah, okay, I see. But what about that? All right, well, find a couple men that has done this before. I would challenge your beliefs. And that's where I'm going to learn more. No, not our business. No, no. Rolanda need to put Anthony in his place. Wayne and his writers suck. He'll do anything for money. And some of these skits are ungodly for him to always be talking about God. Agree with O'Neal worse. Take the money. You think she should have taken the money? Why is Anthony keep going to his business partners about his marriage? Rolanda should stay out of it. She should. This is one of those times I feel like Rolanda should stay out of it. And why I agree with Agua Verde is because the truth of the matter is this. Amber told him what the issue was yesterday. She had a very, very candid conversation yesterday. The conversation yesterday is the conversation I wanted. One that was no yelling, no screaming. I'm just talking to you. So you hear me. She told him. I cannot say she didn't tell him. She told him. What he does with the information, I don't know. But she tell him. She did tell him. That's the deal. Don't think that she'll help because her hate for Amber will override her love for Anthony. She probably will. Nope. Why would the lady that you confessed your love for at the wedding help you to get your wife back? The skits are trash. The skits them crazy. It's tough. Only but Ro was saying no until she mentioned the money. She because she loved money. Rolanda loves money. Rolanda loved the money for true. No, no. People do anything for money. Rolanda is fake. But that's true. Amber is going to go off on her. And she should go off. How dare you? You should tell him no. Rolanda should have told him no. Anthony said he's so spiritual and yet he's not been to God. For him, the only one that can help you. Correct. He must say him spiritual, but he hasn't been to God. Because I'm not godly. Him saying that, but he's not. I mean, they're telling you the character is just, fickle. Anthony's advice from Pastor Chris. You need more than that. Pastor Chris is one viewpoint. She needs to stay out of these married people's business. No. Hopefully, we can see Anthony get therapy. I want to see his character development grow as a man. I want to see that as well too. Marissa says this. Is it Mary? Is that how I pronounce it? Or is Marie Smith? Is it Marie? I think it's Marie. It's crazy. Free money. So you would have taken the money, Dubstar. Worse. Rolanda should have said no. She's an older woman who is supposed to know that regardless of the money, she won't be genuine toward Amber. She genuinely dislikes Amber. This is why I said she should have said no. That's right, Christopher. Anthony thinks that Amber gave him the permission to go talk to Ro all the time. And Ro is his friend. He thinks so. No. Easy money. Dubstar says easy money. Would you take the money? You know what? Let me ask you all a question. Would you take Anthony's money to talk to Amber right now? What am I catching to know? Would you take some money right now? Let's say Anthony's offering you 10 grand. Let us just say Anthony's offering you $10,000 to go talk to his wife. Would you take the money? Watch here now. Look at this now. Look at this. Look at this. Let me see what I'm going on with. This punk don't advocate for himself, and this is what I'm talking about. He won't take any accountability as he believes he is God. Run Amber. He can't work on himself because he is perfect. No. What happened to all that advice that Rolanda gave Delicia? That went through the window. Ruth said yes, should I take the money? No. Yes. One journey of the scriptures. One journey says Galatians 5:22-23. Love, kindness, long suffering, and gentleness. Asking Sheila Sue, no. What do you mean and not take the money? Yes. Ladonna will take the money. That's correct. Yes. No. Sure would take the money and kick him in the bottom, basically. No. This is just going to push Amber where it is. I would take the money to get the tea. Yes. Yes, because he's a fool. I need Amber to put. I'll talk to Amber to her face. Why not? It's free money. I would take the money and say, girl, leave that zero. No. No. Y'all say yes. Anthony's even, he may get whatever it is. No. I would say keep your $10,000 and keep me out of it, please. Exactly, Carlin. I like y'all's honesty this morning. I like your honesty. Most of y'all are honest. Honest. Yes, I would. Amber is going to see the that Anthony took $10,000 out of the account. Yes, I would stay far from Amber. And I would stay far. So you just take the money and just move away. Everyone is always talking about divorce, and people with God without the fear of God. You people think it's easy to start all over again. No man or woman is a saint. Anthony's really trying the hatred on Anthony. I think what people are saying, Error, is that Anthony is not trying enough. And that is a fair statement. Because Amber said to Anthony yesterday, you need to work on yourself. She told him that. You're not even sure if you like me. And the next thing you do is you go to, then he says, why not go back to Rolanda? She says that. Whether it is frivolous or not, she says this thing. And you don't take that as a cue as, yeah, maybe not Rolanda. You're now asking the same woman she talked about yesterday for help. That is tone deaf. That is what you call being tone deaf. In other words, him not really picking up anything. My wife better take that money. Remember why I better break the truth down. Where's Piari? Yellow bus. Take the money and tell him and tell him his goose is cooked. Move on. Yes, Ro earned it because he exercised with her in the morning just to have the apartment contract reviewed. And he used her. So yes, take the money. That's why I'm thinking saying take the money. I'm gonna take the money and go tell Amber what Anthony sent her to do. Yes. I wouldn't even talk to Amber about Anthony. No. The truth is this. Take the money. Tell Amber here's your half. live your life. The truth is this, friends. The truth is, and there's a new skit. Somebody says a new skit. The truth is this. At the end of the day, honestly, if Anthony cannot do it, might as well, you know. Might as well. I think she's just telling him about stocks. That's basically it. If new skit alert. Is it one of the Amber ones? New skit. No one's the new skit. Let me jump on the new skit. Let's jump on the new skit. Let's get into the new skit. Let's push the new skit. Let's push the new skit, friends. Let's push the new skit. Let's go. Let's jump into this. And I got a question for y'all. All right, so let's jump into this.
Myself for you and your wife.
And that's worth $10,000.
Yeah.
You know that was just the jumping off figure.
No, that was. You know, I should have.
You know, I should have been a negotiation.
It should have been more, actually, considering what you did put me through. But actually, I have to say that you did save me again from marrying Monica. Jesus, thank you. And I may need to give you a little something for that.
What you trying to give me?
Not that in. I'll give you back just 10 grand.
So, how did I save you from Malachi? What happened with y'all?
Anthony, this man has been living a double life.
A double life? Like how? Like
double life as in double trouble. That's what's going on. A double life, double standard kind of life, a double life. If it's not, then I kind of don't want to watch. Everything is about kind of boring, not gonna lie.
This is Atlanta.
No, not like that.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
I got a question for y'all.
Okay.
But he's been living a totally different life. A gangster under, like doing some scamming. You know, I know he did the scamming thing a little bit, but now all of this is coming to light. fraudulent, money laundering, just a whole nother person that I knew nothing about. Nothing about. And I was wondering, like, he does have some mental, like some type of mental or anger management, because how he came at you.
Yeah.
Then I asked him, well, why would you, what is the point in doing all this? You know what he said?
What?
To get back at me for you standing up in the wedding. He felt like me and you were still fooling around. And I'm like, this just is, it doesn't make sense.
Interesting. Y'all think Anthony living a double life? Is Anthony living a double life like Stacks? Is Anthony living a double life like Stacks? Is he living a double life, friends? Is he living a double life? And I have something to talk to y'all about. Very, very
You
important.
take my child, and because we didn't get married, you go do some other stupid stuff. It's just, to be honest with you, it's just not making sense to me. And I'm still trying to put two and two together. I'm gonna do my own investigating. Something ain't right. Something
So
is not right.
let me ask you this, and be honest with me. He didn't get you involved in any crooked stuff.
Hell no.
Okay. I'm just
no.
asking because we do business together, and
I get it.
yeah.
I get it. And you think I'm gonna tell Wayne? I ain't telling Wayne nothing.
Don't tell
I
Wayne.
ain't telling him nothing.
Don't tell Wayne.
Until I figure out what's going on, I really need you to keep this between me and you.
I got you.
Until I figure out there's some stuff going on, I feel like I need to figure out.
Just keep it between you and I. Got you.
I really do.
It's gonna cost you $10,000.
Well, you know,
I'm
you ain't
just.
get that money back because it's already.
So basically, she's just telling him about Stacks. That's all the episode is about. Is Anthony living a double life? Most of y'all saying no. When I say him not live a double life, is he living a double life? Maybe. So him not really live a double life is what y'all are saying. No, Anthony, not that smart. Oh, nothing Anthony not smart to live a double life. Yes, no. Only read my comment above. Brenda, what did you say, Brenda? Let me read your comment. Like you, Anthony, one side of you people wants to think that you're a smart, intelligent businessman, and the other side, people just like as dumb as a doorbell. That is correct. O'Neill, the dollar really doesn't have any value. Yes, Anthony is, because he goes around telling people, different women in his life, what he really thinks that they need to hear for their benefit. Well, I guess they're talking about like the Stacks thing. Stacks may be a part of Ben's scam hiding money. People have been saying that. Anthony's life is just messed up. Why does she care? Stacks might be for Anthony, be after Anthony because he hates him. Yes, my live double life is gonna take Anthony's money, more secrets. Yes, because he keeps saying to the other woman, then pretend he don't know what's going on. I have a question for y'all. I wanted to show y'all this because I know women tend to always hold on. A lot of times, black men get bashed, and so I wanted to see if y'all were up to the time, so you could look at this. Let's see if I can find the tweets. Let's see if I can find the tweet. This is into. Let me see if I can find it, friends, because give me one moment. Let me can find the actual tweet. Here's the tweet. I wanted to show y'all this because you always say, whatever it is, like I said, listen, ladies, black men are riding with y'all. I want y'all to know that black men are riding. It's a bit gossipy, but hey, I like what it is about. The context of it was good. The context of this was very, very good. Did y'all like this? That's the question. Did you all like this? Did you all like this? Did you guys see this? Did you all see this? Did you all see this? I hope y'all saw this. So I want to realize now that no, not all black men get tricked up and twisted up. Did you all see this? In case you don't know what it is. Michael B. Jordan won an Oscar, which we are very, very proud of him. Another black man wins an Oscar. Great. So Kim Kardashian says Kim Kardashian says he deserves it. And is he single? I'm asking for a friend. Michael B. Jordan quickly tweeted, I'm good. Every time a successful black man is winning, somehow you try to insert yourself and shift the narrative. Not happening here. I worked too hard for this to turn into something else. Respectfully, keep me out of this. This I loved. This I extremely I want y'all to see this. I was proud to see this. I was proud to see this. This made my day. There you go. Can y'all see it now? This made my day. Because you know how they try to paint the narrative on black men a lot of times. Say, black men always a go for some whatever it may be, right? So yes, I saw this and I was very impressed. My boy did me proud. This did me proud. Yeah, I had to show y'all this so you knew that black men are out here not just taking on any old thing. I wanted y'all to see this so you know that there are black guys out there who still believe in them roots and is interested in keeping the what you call it now, keeping or black excellence alive, because it's still excellence. I wanted y'all to see this. That's correct. That's correct. Iman can go about in business. That's fine. We Iman on the skits and doing him like a thing them. This is what the deal is right now. So Michael B. Jordan had to let her know right off of the cuff. Yeah, that's correct. He said a whole full mouth, Angela. He made sure she knew what was going on. Now, this is a man that stand on business. This is what I call standing on business. Anthony need to be more like Michael B. Jordan. That's what he need to do. He need to aspire to this. Anthony needs some lessons from Michael B. Jordan. That's what him need. Yes or no? Him need some more lessons. This is what him need some lessons from. This was very, very good because I feel like it just, it shift her out of the way. This is it. This is it. Nip it in the bud. Him have to nip it in the bud real quick. Real quick. He had to nip it in the bud real quick because you know how them try to, they try to, what you call it, overtake black success. They have a way of trying to overtaking black success real quickly. You got some of these, I'm telling you, so you have them out there now. The white Sheila. I'm telling y'all, them out there. I'm telling y'all, this is how they are. She knows what she was doing when she posted this. He had to nip this in the bud. White Shayla. That's what it is. It's a white or whatever. I don't know what culture. I heard she's them Persian or whatever it is. White Persian, whatever the deal is. White Shayla. That's what it is. That's what they are. I'm telling you, they're out there. That's what it is. Persian Shayla. Whatever. I don't know what. And you know what? Let me get my thing together. What ethnicity is Kim Kardashian? What ethnicity? American father. What does she identify as? White? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, I don't know. Whatever it is, the point of the matter is this. Romania, wherever it is. Well, it's white, same way. But I love this. I love this right here, so. I'm just showing y'all. I'm just showing y'all that they're out there. That's all I'm letting y'all know, that they are out there. So when y'all think that Shayla is like this, Skitland, whatever it is that don't exist, them out there. Trust me. She know what she's doing. When they make these little tweets, that's like Shayla walking up and doing what she did to Dave. That's like Shayla going to Dave. It's basically what it was. That's exactly what that was right there. So she was trying to see if she could sneak one in, but it didn't work. She's American. Well, there we go. Whatever it is. Hey, I don't know. But anyways, I think I wanted to show y'all that because it was just quite funny, and I really felt it was a good moment for us black folk to kind of keep that one home. Friends, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon. Thank y'all very much for hanging out with me. I love y'all's conversation. I'll see y'all soon. Hey, always great to celebrate black excellence. Have a wonderful morning, friends. Bye bye.
Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.